Happy Single Awareness Day, YouTube. This is KingCobraJFS with another video. A couple things. Wyoming Normal had their walk Monday of, I think, this week or last week, I can't remember which. About 50 people showed up, and yeah, it's awesome progress. But since it's D-Day, I'll give you some my 2 cents here. Okay, so my best advice to anyone out there looking for a date is don't play head games. Okay, that shit gets really fucking annoying. Head games are just I worked with my Zippo. That's always fun. Now I'm dripping Zippo fluid all over my hand. That's pleasant. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Be straightforward with the person. Don't, lead them on shit, because then it gets really annoying. Whoa! Just cut my own goddamn hand on fire. Like a complete jackass. Next time, I'll just go like that. I shouldn't have gone like that. That only creates the burn even worse. Stupid me. At least now the zipper works. Okay, yeah, first of all, don't play head games, okay? It's bullshit, okay? You wonder why a lot of people hate love is because the person they're trying to be with or the people they try to get with aren't honest enough with them to say, I like you as a friend, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's the most frustrating part. It shows you don't trust the person, and it's a lack of communication, and just makes things more complicated than they need to be, for one thing. For another thing, you know what I'm saying, like, if you can't just sit there and talk to the person about how you feel about them, then, you know what I'm saying, don't bother with it. And, if someone shoots you down, it sucks, but it happens. You get over it, whatever. But you don't let it affect the rest of your day, you know what I'm saying? So, I've noticed that problem growing up in high school is that for some odd reason people like to play head games and, bullshit around, and that kind of crap gets annoying. I can tell you in high school it's really annoying. I can tell you even as young adults play those kind of things, it's just really fucking annoying. So, it's V-Day, okay? You're single, go to the bar, you might find someone else who's had a shitty Valentine's Day, is going to drink away their pain as well, and it might connect there, you never know. Well, but it's funny like that. Ha ha ha. But, yeah, don't, you know what I'm saying, like, don't, ugh. I hate this holiday because it's just about as capitalized as Christmas is. You know what I'm saying, with the hearts and the teddy bears and the, and believe me, I would have got Stephanie a rose or two if I would have had the money for it, but I didn't, because I don't have it, unfortunately. But it could be worse. At least we're together on Valentine's Day, and that's what it's really all about, isn't it? It's spending that special day with your significant other. So, yeah. Nothing like catching your hand on fire for a video, huh? Jeez, I'm just like, hands on fire. That's why you gotta be careful when you're filling up Zippos, eh? It can get, hot. But, my hand still works, so, shit, could be worse, right? But you get what I'm saying. I kind of covered this in the last video, but I deleted it because I was a little drunk and obnoxious, and I didn't feel like I should be on YouTube. I think I've had enough of those kinds of videos. But if you're alone on V-Day, not my problem. Okay. How's it your problem? Well, maybe you try harder. You ever think of that? And don't go for someone out of your league. You gotta analyze yourself. Okay, this is what can really sting a little bit, but you gotta base your experience with love and all that. And you know what I'm saying? If you're going after someone and she's into someone else, and you're thinking, what does he have that I don't have? And if he's got a job, a car, better hair, then, yeah, you're screwed. Plain and simple. And you think looks wouldn't matter, but truth of it is, both sexes acknowledge that in a human. There's no denying it. Women can sit there and say that marriage is chauvinistic pigs, all they think about is tits and ass, but women are equally as guilty of this. They can deny it, but they are. Studies have shown this. But I think love can go so much deeper than looks, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? If you can find a spiritual connection with the person, it's not going to matter shit. At least it shouldn't, but it is what it is. So, yeah. There, now the triple's not so loud when I go to play the guitar for YouTube, huh? But it is what it is, and plain and simple. There's a documentary on Netflix called Sex Appeal. If you watch it, you get exactly what I'm saying, and this is based off of scientific research. And it just goes to show that we live in an egotistical, vain society that's self-obsessed with looks and popularity. And unfortunately, high school, so if you wake up to that reality, the best part you can do is don't let it get to you, Get through high school, get yourself a job, and you'll be doing just fine, But I guarantee you, when you go to get a job, they're not going to care how many nerds you stuffed into a trash can. You know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant to looking for a job. Sloppy scales. Fuck! And it's not just, relationships of a romantic nature. It's any relationship. Communication is key to maintaining any healthy relationship. There's a lack of communication, and you get a misunderstanding in a certain situation. It can just make things really frustrating. Guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's no communication, then somewhere you're going to hit a snag, and it's just going to complicate things. And sometimes honesty hurts, but if you're willing to be honest with your significant other, it shows you trust them enough, and they can be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why me and Stephanie never fight in our relationship, because we're open about each other's stuff, you know, we're not going to, you know what I'm saying? You know, and if you're living in the relationship to please the other person and not doing anything for yourself, basically you're being a pushover, it's bound to end in disaster. I mean, you gotta give a little tug, you know what I'm saying? You don't just, you know what I'm saying? I see this and this is what happens is that, you know, some couples break up because one person's dominating, the other person's not making any effort, and it's weird how that works out, but it is what it is. Just part of, you know, humans and their quirks, or whatever you want to call it. These lower strings are a bit harder for me to sleep on. It's not quite used to that still, but... I did notice something though, like my video had like 1 view on it, but when I checked it last before I deleted it, and it already had like 3 dislikes. Which means that people are automatically not bothering to watch the video, they're just liking the video, hoping I'll get upset and quit making YouTube videos, and that's kind of pathetic if you ask me. So, and basically that's all I have to say for the video at this point. But I love screwing around on a guitar, it's quite fun. Okay, my hand's not fast enough, god damn it. But anyway, yeah, basically, you know, like I said, you know, don't play head games, man. That's just, okay, when okay, again, going back to what I said, it's part of the communication thing, okay? Willing to bet you, though, you know what I'm saying, like, if you can't communicate with the person, you know what I'm saying, you're just making their life miserable hell, then... So I got most of the thorough essay figured out, just a basic couple of notes, you know, so I got a little bit left to learn, but I'll get there eventually. Completely off topic, but whatever. I forgot I was playing on and had the distortion off, so it didn't, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I can't play that well behind my head, but whatever. So when I attempt it, I don't know. Because, am I right, fellas, am I right? If you're in high school, the most frustrating thing when trying to understand the opposite sex is when they decide to play head games with you and, they're already tactical warfare, basically, to get inside your head. And if the person likes you, you don't need to play head games for you to get inside their head. You dig what I'm saying? And one thing I don't agree with, and this is what happens, usually when you're in elementary school, your class is required to give everyone a Valentine's Day card, right? Well, when you exit elementary school and you enter junior high, that all changes, right? It's a completely different ballgame. You're not required to do jack shit, So, yeah, all that, and so, and of course it changes when you get older, you know what I'm saying? The whole V-Day, if you will. V for Vendetta. No, but seriously, it does, you know what I'm saying? And Valentine's Day is, I noticed, isn't the only holiday that changes as you get older. Halloween is the same example, okay? When you're a kid, it's all about the candy trick-or-treating. And when you're a young adult, it's all about the booze and the slutty chicks, right? Oh. Anyway. Turn the guitar off here. I don't, I think I might have been a little rusty there on the guitar because my scales are getting better, I noticed, but, well, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, never mind. For a second, my guitar cord was caught up on the chair, but, yeah. But, yeah, like I said, okay, and that's just the thing, okay, is if you want somebody to like you, you know what I'm saying, be straightforward with the person, or, get to know the person before you make your final decision. It is what it is. I don't know jack shit about social situations, part of her autism, but it's just what I've picked up from a sociological standpoint from what I've noticed. So. This fucker even lit. I can guarantee, you know what I'm saying, like, that's gotta be frustrating for both sexes when the opposites playing head games, just whatever, okay? And the truth of it is, it isn't as complicated as people make it out to be, nor is it as big a deal as people make it out to be, but it is what it is. So. that being said, if you are single on this holiday, you know, at least you're alive, you know, don't let it ruin your day. It's just a fucking holiday, right? And those of you who are not single on this holiday, cherish your loved one, because each and every day is a new day, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, that being said, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and I thank you for watching, and see y'all later, huh?